Hello. Today, I'm making a ranking of all 7 episodes of the Book of Boba Fett from worst to best. Um, so in number 7, I'll have this is a bad picture of it. Episode 3, Streets of Mos Espa. So there were definitely cool parts of this episode. I like Black Chrysanthemum in this episode. He was pretty cool. Um, and then there were just some cool chase scenes and stuff. But the thing is that this episode, a lot of people say that they don't like this episode because the racers didn't really fit in Star Stars that well. I didn't mind that much. I don't know. I just found it kind of boring compared to the others. It wasn't quite as much action. There was one or two scenes with some pretty good action in it. It just I don't know. It wasn't bad. The other ones were better. It just wasn't that interesting. In my opinion. Okay, but this is definitely the most forgettable episode. Okay, at number 6 we have episode 4, Gathering Storm. Um, this is a nice flashback episode. It has stuff normal in present timeline, but it was still really flashback episode. Some cool scenes the kitchen fight scene with the droid that was kind of funny. There was just some cool scenes in it. I was trying to say I thought something about it in episode 3. We'll talk about episode 3 that the scene where I was trying to get his arm back to the Sarlacc was weird because we already know he had Sarlacc with him. It was still kind of fun to try to see him trying to get out of there. His shooting the Nikto bikers. I already knew that because I ended up watching 5, 6, and 7 before 1, 2, 3, and 4. I already knew that that it was Pikes, but it was still I don't know. I already knew the Nikto's riders were still jerks because they were still beating the guy up in episode 1, I think. So they didn't deserve it. Yeah, and I don't know. A lot of the first four episodes were honestly kind of forgettable. They weren't that bad. They just weren't that memorable. Okay. What? Okay, I don't know what this is. Just a minute. Okay. Sorry for that. Number 5, episode 1, A Stranger in a Strange Land. This was a good episode. It had some my favorite. I like those Tusken Raiders. I really like those dog creatures. My favorite part was you can see right here where they're digging and then they just suddenly see a claw in the back and you're yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm not checking that much, but again, that's just because while they're not bad, they're just not that memorable. So it's I know it's hard to say a whole bunch of stuff about them. I'm trying to say as much as I can, and it's just I know they're just not that memorable. Okay, so my favorite of the non-memorable ones, episode 2, the Tribes of Tatooine. This was cool because you see some more insight into Tusken Raider culture, and I like the scene that's in the picture where Yoda goes to that foreign place, and something I got to say in episode 4 was something she feeling out of place in Star Wars. Something about that guy's shop where Hayden Carter's stomach worked, and when felt out of space, it started making some music. The guy's rapper hair. That's what I was gonna say in episode 4. Okay. He goes and defends with people against the creatures. Yeah. I don't know. Episode 2 is a cool episode. Okay, let's get on to the next 3 where I can actually say more about them. So, what the heck are these? Okay. Just a minute. No, I just get spoilers. So, we're gonna start the spoilers or whatever. Just don't think about it. In 3rd place is episode 6, The Return of the Mandalorian. It's a cool episode because we got to see some Grogu's training. I don't really have anything much bad to say about episodes 6, 5, and 7. But I just okay. Well, I don't really. There's some parts of this that I don't know. I don't like to have the fact that Grogu had to choose. Of course, it makes sense why, but I just don't know. Grogu having to choose between the being dead and being a Mandalorian, but that makes sense though because it's probably for the best considering that if Grogu was part of Luke's thing, then he would have gotten killed by Kylo Ren. So it's probably for the better that he left anyway. I don't know Kylo Ren, but even if Grogu, I don't know how Grogu would have been, but whatever. I'd rather not talk about sequels when I don't have to, because my comments will just get exploded in arguments if that happens. Well, they would. My comments got enough views to for my comments to explode, but you know what I mean. Yeah, and there was just some cool moments in this with like Grogu and Ahsoka and Luke. The Mandalorian parts are pretty cool too. Now, this is mainly the highlights was just seeing like Roku's training and stuff. It was a cool episode. Number 2, we have what's this one called? From the Desert from the Stranger. Yeah, episode 5 from the Desert from the Stranger. I don't know why this is hard to remembering the both episode names. This one had like a lot of fighting in it. Like the first scene was like the fighting against the guy, cuts the guy in half, and it was funny watching the guy in the elevator looking at the back of his head, and he's like, and the fight against Grogu against the Vizsla guy. That's already stupid rule with the Mandalorians have you don't have to take your helmet off. Now in episode 3 it would be called the Man, because he's not a Mandalorian anymore. Season 3. Whatever. It's it's a cool episode with fighting. Okay, so no, it's kind of hard to my favorite by far, far, is episode 7. I don't know why some people think this one is not that good. This one is amazing. It has that's just a screen burn, okay. It has great action. It has great I love the moment where Grogu reunites with Mando. That was a really sweet moment. There's just so much cool action with the Rancor and and just the shooting and stuff. Of course, episode 6 also seeing Cad Bane. That was cool. To see him again in episode 7. I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying so much little about even the one I found more memorable. I don't know why I can't say that much about this episode. Or just today or something. I don't know, but there's just a lot of action in episode 7, and it's a really fun episode. It's a nice finale. I don't know why everyone doesn't like it that much. Everyone puts it so low. They'll have to say I think I don't know why anybody would put one of the first 4 episodes above episode 7. I just don't get it. But either way, this is just my list. It's just my opinion. If people have I don't agree with. This is my list. Comment below if you disagree or agree. Ask me a question. I can, maybe if I get questions, I can explain them more a little better. You can ask me questions something you don't agree with. And put your own ranking. And, yeah. Bye.